Are you looking for real-life examples of processes and best practices to onboard customers in the SaaS space? Check out this video to see how we onboard our customers at Livestorm. Hi guys, I'm Daniela, Content Manager at Livestorm, the world's first video engagement platform. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing what customer onboarding is, how to measure success, and what it looks like at Livestorm. And with this video, you'll be able to gain some practical insights about what steps are involved and how you can onboard new customers through video. Let's jump right in. Simply put, it's a process that a company puts in place to equip new customers with all the know-how of getting set up and getting started with using their product. And this typically covers from the initial sign-up to the first use. At Livestorm, it ends when our customers run their first solo event. And you might think that customer onboarding is just like teaching, but actually it's a lot more than that. It's a two-way street. Yes, you want to train your new customers, but you really need to start by understanding their unique needs and objectives. Only then will you be able to personalize your onboarding accordingly so that they get the maximum value of your product. Now, there's no one-size-fits-all tool when it comes to onboarding your clients. Understandably, it really depends on what you're selling. But luckily at Livestorm, we're able to use our own product as a medium to onboard our clients, and many of our clients do the same. Our end-to-end video engagement platform allows you to host virtual meetings and events, as well as live, automated, and on-demand webinars. You can set up multiple sessions for each event, set out automated emails and reminders directly from the platform, and include recordings of each session in your email. And we also use this opportunity to link to any relevant resources within these emails. And we keep these onboarding training sessions lively and interactive through live streaming, sharing or uploading files like slides or other multimedia content, and using our cool features like the chat, poll, and question tabs, and even these fun emoji reactions. It really creates a space where our customers are engaged and they can easily ask questions and see the ins and outs of our product. So there's a number of metrics that you'll want to keep track of to see how efficient your onboarding process is. And some of the main ones are time to value, or the amount of time it takes for your customers to start to gain value from your product, customer engagement, or how active and engaged they are with your product, your customer churn rate, which is a rate of customers that stop doing business with you, and customer feedback, which can be both qualitative and quantitative feedback, like the Net Promoter Score or customer satisfaction score. And keeping track of these metrics are key for getting clues on how you can improve your onboarding, whether it's to do with what customers you're targeting or how you can optimize your customer experience from the get-go. At Livestorm, our customer onboarding process is organized by a kickoff stage, followed by training, a Q&A session, and then shadowing their first use of our product. For example, sitting in on an event that they host with their own audience. The kickoff is essentially when the sales team hands over the client to the account manager and the customer success manager. And this is a time where they deep dive with the customer to learn more about their needs and objectives so that they can provide a more personalized onboarding experience and start building that relationship early on. And the aim at this stage is to really position the CSM as more than someone that provides training and support, but rather a real business partner that's in it for the long run to make sure that the customer reaches their goals and gets the most out of using their product. Now, it's best not to wait too long before starting the training after the kickoff. At Livestorm, we like to begin about a week after, depending on when our customer's first event is. And we start by hosting a 1-hour session to give a walkthrough of our platform. The objective here is to give our clients step-by-step guidance on how to use our product, how to set up integrations with the tools that they use every day, and how to measure the performance of their events. One thing to note is that it's really important not to only show new customers what to do, but to actively encourage them to participate whenever possible. Because let's face it, immersive training is key for making all of that new information stick, and it keeps the training overall more interesting. And another tip is to always record your training sessions so that your customers can review them on their own time. And this is something that we do directly in the Livestorm platform, and the client gets a replay sent to them automatically after the training session. Following the training, we typically give our customers 2 weeks to play around with our platform so that they can get more familiarized with it. And this is followed by a Q&A session so that they can ask any questions that might arise. Once the customer feels more confident, we give them the reins, but we make sure to shadow them on their first event, including this practice session, which typically comes a few days right before. And a super useful feature when shadowing or basically offering support during our live event is our moderator chat feature, which makes it easy for the client and CSMs to communicate privately in case they want to ask a question without the whole live audience seeing it. And finally, at the end, we do a debrief with the client to discuss how the event went and discuss potential areas of improvement. So this is a moment that you've been waiting for. Your clients are fully briefed on how to use your product and they're becoming regular users. And that's excellent news, but there is a risk for silence as client outreach slows down. In order to stay in touch and eventually get your clients to become promoters of your product, it's super important to keep the momentum going. Don't hesitate to have regular check-ins with your customers, inform them of new product releases, add them to email sequences to promote your product, etc. Well, that's it for this video. If you'd like to gain more customer onboarding insights and hear from other companies like Asana and Atrium, check out the replay of our recent panel discussion about customer onboarding, and I'll link to it in the description below. And I'll see you next time. And until then, keep creating, keep engaging, and keep those connections alive. I'll catch you later. Take care.